Alright, so this is my first attempt at a tarp teepee. I went and had a big tarp, cut it down to about a 12 by 16 is I think what it was. Put some grommets on the bottom all around. There's a total of 12 grommets. Taped it with Gorilla Tape on the inside and outside. Put a cap on the top with all sorts of Gorilla Tape inside and out. I'm going to put a door on there. Let me see, a door right there to flap over. I might actually add some magnets to it, so whenever it goes on, it just magnetizes. So that way I can flip it open, flip it shut, flip it open, flip it shut, and I don't have to worry about attaching it or clipping it, kind of like down here. What I may do is I may go and put it right here, so this side flaps open, and then have the I'll figure it out. It's gonna have a flap that carries over on one of the sides. I have to figure out which side I want it to flap over, so that way one of these would be a little bit more open or not attached all the time. Now you can clip it there, then the extra flap will cover that, so I can cover this. As far as with the grommets, you can see I just went and got some Harbor Freight grommets, clipped those and attached those. The stakes are snow stakes I found on Amazon. I ended up getting 8. I didn't know how many I was going to use. I knew I was going to use more than 4, but it turned out to be 12, so I'm going to have to go and get 4 more before this trip here. You can see how I taped the top there with the Gorilla Tape, wrapped it all around. Could have probably wrapped it better. I may go and actually fix that a little bit because I see some starting to come off. Other than that, I'm trying to go and put something, or put my stove almost right behind the door. So I'm going to try to put it somewhere in this area. I think is where I have it marked. I marked it inside, so that way it's somewhere up from the bottom. I'm also debating on putting some pull-outs on. If I put any pull-outs on, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. If I'm going to go every, like from the door, maybe 3, then 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That might go and work out. I'll have to do the, like, draw it out and see. But I'm gonna go and put pull-outs out at least in 4 spots, and just probably use the Gorilla Tape to go and use it. At some point I may go and use some tarp material and stitch it through and then tape it on both sides, but that way I can have a grommet in that and pull it out and stake it down more. So I have to probably get another, well, I'll get 8 more stakes instead of 4, but that way then I can have a pull out, and pull out, get it a little bit more better to be able to go and fill a little bit bigger inside. It's actually pretty big for what I thought. Let me go in here. I'm just going in sideways, because it doesn't open up that wide with this. But as far as inside space, it's actually not too bad. So here's my arm full length. That's probably, I don't even know. I wish I could go and actually have something in here for height demonstrations. This is where I was saying about marking it for the stove. And that up there is the inside. I already duct taped the crap out of it. And then I just found this in the yard that was already down. I didn't want to go and cut a brand new tree. It is shaking a little bit. That's why I want to go and put those pull-outs out. Maybe that will help it from shaking. With the space in here, I'd say if I go around here, you can see how much time it's taking to go around. There. So as far as with it, finally on camera, as far as with the size, as you can see, it's pretty big. For me being sitting down here in the corner, if you can see me, and then if I go and twist it a little bit, hope this is being picked up by the microphone, as well as also I hope that with the size here you can get an idea of what it is. for my size of my sleeping area. I have my stove that I built. I'm gonna put that over here. Sleep on one of these sides. Yeah, this is gonna be my second winter trip. First time with tepee, second time winter camping. First time I actually took a tent, laid down a tarp underneath it, put a tarp over top of it. It worked pretty good, no problems. I had a friend of mine, Andy, go along with me. We enjoyed ourselves. We went with Medic Jim R, as well as Fixed by Doc, and a couple other people too from YouTube. As far as with the trip itself, we'll see how this goes. This is the first one I actually put together. I don't know if I'm going to video it and post it to YouTube, but I figured I'd still go and record what's going on. That way I can either have my own log of what I did or not. So I'll have to see how this turned out with me video recording myself. Hopefully it turned out in one take, and I don't plan on doing another one. So if it didn't turn out, well, I am not going to record myself again. So that is it. I'm going to end this as far as I know. I'm going to turn around though again and show the exit. Not too bad, but yeah, can't complain. Like I said, first attempt. Won't be my last. I don't know. It depends on my kids. We'll see how they turn out with playing with it, and hopefully they don't destroy it, so I can make or keep this one for a while, and then as it starts to go bad, maybe have them help me build another one, because my daughter helped me with this and she's only 4 right now. So alright, thank you, bye.